it's time. It's time to really commit to this. I'm gonna have to commit to this training schedule.
Yep.
And I'm gonna have to commit to, potentially losing some weight so I can get faster. And the whole thing just scares me. But I want to vlog it. I want to vlog the whole process, just like I did for Ironman. Being creative, doing this type of thing, and putting it out there, it's just in my DNA. I need to do it, and so I'm gonna do it. Obviously, I understand I've been offline for months, haven't made videos for, that whole time, and
6 months.
I also understand if your opinion of me has potentially changed over the last few months. I spent the first half of my career criticizing people and judging people online, so I don't begrudge your judgment of me by any means. I just think all I can do right now and moving forward is just try to be the best person I can be for myself and for my family, and just try to continue putting the best shit out there that I can. So that's what I'm gonna do. And if you stick around to watch it, I very much appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, truly. And so that's the plan. 3:30 marathon in March, hopefully. And you're going to see the process. So I will see you soon. And choo choo.
So what a return. Cody Ko's back, but not on his main channel. I don't know if you guys picked that up, or if you even know that Cody Ko has, he has many channels, but one of his channels is called Cody Trains. Let's get this one up. Cody Trains. So it's got 270,000 followers, which is a fraction of his 5.76 million, which was 6 million when this whole controversy went down. If you don't know what the controversy is, here's what it is. Basically, came out some time ago, just over 6 months ago, that Tana Mojo was speaking about some experiences that she had with Cody Ko in the past, in which there was some inappropriateness between a then 25-year-old Cody Ko and a 17-year-old Tana Mojo. She talked about it. It gained a little bit of traction, but not that much. And then it started picking up a bit of pace. And then the kind of tipping point was when another creator by the name of DeAndre Wallace, who is a sizable creator, he's got 1.74 million followers at the moment, or subscribers, made this video called An Uncomfortable Conversation About Cody Ko. And he really broke down kind of what a lot of people are feeling but not saying, especially when it came to large creators not commenting on this particular topic. This video is great. You should go watch it. It was released on July 15, and then it has been 6 months, and Cody Ko hasn't released a single piece of content per se since then. He still did some like DJ sets in Vegas, but those are probably contractual. But nothing has been done in terms of YouTube, podcasting, anything else, and for that matter, that I know of at least. Now, last week, he posted a new video on his Cody Trains channel. Cody Trains has 270,000 subs. This return video has 348,000 views. Now, what people really care about is, what did he say? If you look at the heat map of this video, right in this bottom corner it's right at the very end where it peaks up just at the 20-minute mark, and he talks about this controversy and coming back to YouTube very, very briefly. Now, if we go back to that little apology, it is basically him just saying, I need to create, I want to create, I'm going to do it, and how I'm going to come back and do it is vlogging this, trying to get a sub 3:30 marathon for the next marathon that he's going to do. I guess eventually everyone expected him to come back anyways, because the way things work, we've learned from creators like Logan Paul and all that, is that if you just wait long enough, or if you just keep on creating, people forget, and your loyal fan base will come back. Now, his second video since then, which he released 1 day ago is at 45,000 views. And that's probably just because people aren't really tuning as much, but that is probably the amount of people who will be watching this channel until he starts picking back up and people forget about the controversy, or if someone reminds them and go back down. Now, I haven't watched anyone talk about his return yet. I'm sure there's many people. I wouldn't be surprised if DeAndre does a video on his second channel at some point. It is interesting, and I guess a lot of people say it's maybe sneaky, but it's definitely a business decision for him to post it on his Cody Train's second channel and not say anything on his main channel. But he doesn't want it to get a lot of traction, right? It doesn't really meet the standards of an apology. He didn't clearly say what he did, what he was accused of, what he's going to do about it, how he's going to rectify it, anything like that. He just said, I'm coming back. And then that's it. He just said, I'm coming back. Deal with it. All right. Now, there's a lot of questions that people are going to have. For me, now I used to be a Cody Ko fan. Don't really know how I feel about things anymore when it comes to Cody Ko. Obviously, it's really hard for me to watch his content now, but I am still a huge Noel Miller fan. I was a TMG fan from the inception of TMG. I used to watch them non-stop, loyal fan. Watched it from when, Noel came onto, was it this weekend or whatever it was, or Insanely Chill, whatever it was called before it became TMG. I watched those first few episodes, and then when TMG was created, after the whole, what's the era? It was That's Cringe era, right? So I'm still like a TMG Studio subscriber, and that's because I just want to support Noel. The dude makes great content, and I think it's safe to say that things aren't going to ever be the same for TMG, and we just want to know how things are going to move forward. This video here is kind of the first video that anyone made from the TMG team in regards to it. It was just an episode of the TMG podcast. They took a break for a little bit before they posted this, because this was posted on the 9th of August. They post weekly. The D'Angelo video was made on the 15th of July, so 3 to 4 week break, But this is Noel's kind of this is Noel's comment on the situation.
What's up, everybody? Before we start this episode, I want to start by saying thank you for just how supportive and understanding you all have been, and patient above all. And understandably, a lot of you want to know what I have to say about everything that's happened. And the reality there is that I'm not in a position to speak about the situation. And at this point, really, the thing I have to focus on is how to move forward. Which leads me to say, I want to thank everyone as well that just sent me messages of support, just directly to me. That has been just very motivating and reassuring, not just for me, but for everyone at the studio. That's kind of given us the energy we needed to, take the first step back. I took some time and figured out a new direction for the show and where I want the company to go overall. And so this episode, we didn't shoot it in studio. It's actually kind of a crazy story. We flew to West Virginia, drove through a creek bed, hiked half a mile with the gear to film with the guest. And it turned out to be just a great story overall. We'll be filming out of studio for the next few weeks, and that's just because I want to build a new set. And that's kind of the plan. Again, I just want to thank you all. You have supported me for years, almost a decade, and you've supported this studio for years, and we all fully intend to give you what you've given us for so long. That part is not going to stop. So yeah, it means the world to me just how much you all have been there for me, and I fully intend to, just keep at it and keep making things that I hope you love and enjoy.
Now, this episode was with Will Survives. It was a great
Things I was
episode.
cleaning the
Great episode. And I think I really like the direction that TMG Studios is going in with the TMG podcast, you know, and Bone Zone and all that. You know, he's really broken out into kind of his own thing. Noel, that is. And he's been shown lots of love from his fan base. Recently, he had a kid. People are really happy about it. He's exhausted. But, you know, it's a tough situation when your business partner goes through this big controversy and it's tied to you and your finances. You got team members that you got to look after. It's going to be tricky. I do particularly like his you know, solo podcast that he did called Company. A lot of people said, oh, he started the solo podcast in just in case, and then like 2 weeks later, you know, the whole thing happened with Cody Ko. But you know, it's going well. I think he had a really good episode recently in which he was talking about our good old friend, the assassin that recently made everyone pay attention to healthcare. What's going to happen moving forward? Well, we'll see. Well, we've already seen that Cody Ko is creating again and regularly. How long is it going to be until he starts making a main channel video? It's probably going to be a while. I reckon he's testing the waters, getting people used to seeing his face again, and then trying to disassociate him and, you know, or decouple him and the controversy. So I reckon it'll be a while before he does a main channel video. Will it be received well? Depends. He had 6 million subscribers before. He dropped down to like 5.7 million. So he didn't lose a great deal of subscribers. So we'll see how things go. He's, you know, Cody and Kelsey have a fan base that, you know, see themselves as like their children. So it'd be interesting to see if that continues. You know, Kelsey was getting a lot of controversy as well. Just saying, how can you be the partner or something like this? But I'm sure they've dealt with this in their own way as a couple. She hasn't posted, as far as I can tell, on her Circle Time channel. Let's have a quick look. So yeah, this channel, you know, hasn't been posted on in 5 months. So, you know, it's pretty safe to say that they were taking it, say, from all fronts. Now, there's going to be a lot of channels making commentary videos like this. But at the end of the day, you do also have to remember it affects a lot of people, not just Cody, in terms of what he does. And he's probably going to have to make a decision that's fair for him and fair for his fans and fair for his family and employees, and then move forward from there. So he's probably expecting a bit of backlash in the beginning, and then he's just going to hope that over time things, you know, calm down and just ride it out. We'll see how we go, and then if there is an update, I'll let you know. Thanks for watching. This is my return to YouTube. Sorry if you got distracted by the bathtub in the back. I do have a baby as well. So this is what peak fatherhood looks like. Support the channel by liking, subscribing. You know the deal. And next video, hopefully in a week. Might be a podcast. Who knows?